Hey yo, hey yo, hey low, hey low. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Kenji's World. Thank you so much. I needed you today and I failed. Well, it's not true. I had a interesting day. It's just a reminder again of how much, as an entrepreneur, and as a person running your own business and having to completely schedule your own life, how important it is to create those boundary conditions, to create that structure for yourself. Because I'm sure many of you are aware, the structures are created for you when you enter a job, if it's not a structure that you have created yourself. It's easy, you walk in, there's checkpoints, things to do, items to achieve, and the structure is available. But if you're in the entrepreneurial journey, then you have to create that structure for yourself. And if you don't, things like what I experienced today happens where the next step is not clear. And when the next step is not clear, I fall into, and vices are not just things. Vices are most definitely mental behaviors. We can say vices are smoking and drinking and whatever. But vices, I'm sure many of you already know. I'm not saying anything that's groundbreaking. It's just a mental circuit, cycle, that just keeps repeating itself, and that can manifest in physical symptoms. And to me, it's just watching a bunch of crap. It's just easy, but I know it's not fulfilling me. It doesn't give me a sense of purpose, satisfaction. It gives me that micro dopamine hit. I can feel it, but it's not what I really need. I'm not driven to action through it, and I can feel it makes me more docile. So I apologize if this is that for you. Please stop watching now if that is the case. If you're feeling energized from this, you're feeling informed, you're feeling a bit more empowered, I hope that is the case, which I can deliver through Kenji's World here. Just thought I'd put a background music on there today. Tools, music could have maybe help me out. Just a nap. I probably just needed a nap. I went for a 5:30 run this morning with the run club, and then went to a business meetup afterwards. So that was an eventful morning, and did my morning sit and everything. But the problem is the next step was not clear. It was not thought out. Yesterday, I had my big rock we talked about. I had this great win, and now I have this great dip, as is the nature. But that's just showing more and more how I have to practice the art of longitudinal planning and defining more boundaries. I need a larger scope. I feel I'm still chasing my tail and putting out fires or dealing with things right in front of my face, which is fine. But that is exactly what we are trying to help our clients to not do, or not do, but be able to put systems in place so that doesn't need to happen. So Kenji needs to learn a lesson from that which he's learning from, be able to put that into place. And to me, that's just a macro view of my life. Be able to have 6-month, 12-month plans. What I did with the Centrelink forms was that, which I really appreciated, was a longitudinal view towards how you would approach your business, a 6-month, 9-month, 12-month goals. It was nice to work in those terms. But once again, it's a structure that was created by somebody else, and I'm just answering those questions. Yes, it's about my business, but really, really creating that structure for yourself, to me, is feeling very foreign still, and a skill that I really need to cultivate and learn. So that's still something happening. Constant refinement. Don't enable, but be kind to yourself. Accept that you're learning lessons, and accept that these are new adventures, new ventures that we are going on. Be mindful. Take a rest every so often. So these are reminders for myself at the moment. For Kenji's World, reflection, going into a new moon at the moment. I'm not going to do any astrological talk. I have no idea what it is. But the themes that Amber Harkin and that Cosmic Playground was mentioning, I hope you checked it out. Maybe you can still check it out. I really am feeling, and I'd probably be good to listen to it again. But more so, I just need to bring this I just need to bring this puppy dog out. I'm spending too much time in front of a computer, more than I would like, realistically. But I'm not going to whinge about it, even though I do in many ways right now. I'm trying to vent, but also not to get sucked in a whingy mindset. It's a challenge that I still am learning on how I want to really construct my life and what's my dream. Like, you can just get sucked in doing jobs and work. The greatest thing that I had chosen to step out of, and so it's a realignment of the vision for me. I need reclarification of not just what I'm creating, like not just a dream that I'm creating, but there is a pursuit deep down that I already have that I really want to achieve, but it's finding out how that takes form is the biggest thing for me. I was watching Dave Chappelle today in my watching crap phase, and he was saying he had this very strong dream. He said, when I was 14, I had a dream, and here I am 50 years old, and I'm living that dream. I'm a strong dreamer. And I'm like, fucking A, great for you, Dave. Really, really great. But I wasn't like that. I wasn't single-minded, and not to say single-minded in a bad way, just singularly focused. He said he got on stage young, he picked up the microphone, he knew this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, or at least a super strong passion arose out of it. You can see it with the body of work that he has created. And so the thing is, for me, a man that has come in with a variety of skills in life. I was very blessed, bilingual, gymnastics, judo, that helped me move, that helped me, my body to have a good sense of physical and somatic awareness. We played music, I did Japanese school, so maths was a year ahead of Australian maths, and there was so many factors that allowed me to be able to participate in the education system in a way where I didn't feel challenged. Or, not that I didn't feel challenged, the very basic entry level just seemed easy. And I didn't feel this great need to challenge myself. I didn't even probably consider that such a challenge was available to me, what it means to apply myself through and through. And this is this great thing I'm facing right now. Lo and behold, not make your kids, but teach them nature of following through, even if it's small projects, the satisfaction of finishing something. And Amber was talking about the same thing in her monthly, I forgot what it was called, but just make those micro goals, you know, moments of success. And I am cultivating those things and building them out and having micro success. The Centrelink assessment that I needed to do, submit, boom, it was definitely a micro success. Finished it, I'll get feedback and I'll move on from there. I managed to jump into crypto at a good time. I was watching the prices, as I said in the video yesterday, dip under 40, but also I knew it because when it dipped under 50, it's up to 55k now, but when it dipped under 50, I knew that was it. Like, my feelings knew that was a breakthrough moment. I saw Sol go down to 112 and I was like, I knew that was the golden moment. Could have been a really satisfying buy, but I still bought in at 120, which is fine. It's at 140 right now, so happy days. And you know, it'll go further and further, I believe. Now, my long-term strategy, not financial advice, hope no one's listening to this as financial advice, entertainment purposes only for Kenji's World. My long-term goal is to acquire more Bitcoin, but I don't have a large holdings right now, and Bitcoin is not a huge investment strategy for me. And I'm observant of the space, not enough on different areas like on Ethereum. I'm only looking at Sol right now. I'm not even largely invested in other things in terms of NFTs, etc. So I don't have a plethora of knowledge. I feel Sol is the best investment for me. I know it. It's a chain that I just like using anyway. I think Sol's going to do great because it's got that very strong community backing, and it's super accessible in my eye. It's very accessible. 1111. And it made their app, I think, very stylish. Made me want to use the app, so I really enjoyed that. You can already hear it. Kenji's got so many interests, and the power of saying no is really where I need to be at right now, and understanding what that no looks like, what those boundary conditions look like. Kenji with his mind that goes everywhere is excellent in a creative, explorative perspective, and being able to step outside of so many walls and so many boundaries and see it from so many lenses. Great, I appreciate it. And now the skill is, let's really hone in on creating that vessel. And I feel this is the greatest skill that I need to cultivate for it to actually become something. I feel so much potential in me, and I'm looking at so many different things, thinking, how can I apply my potential? How can I really get in and amongst it and cultivate that potential? And this is my journey. So here we are. And for you guys, my audience of Kenji's World, much appreciated you being here. I said it so many times, but this accountability helps me so much, clarify my mind, clarify my thought. And I just need to lean into those things I know work. Sometimes I feel like I treat it like work, but this doesn't feel like work to me. This is not work. This is just a joy. I get to rant and ramble and talk crap and look at crypto charts and have fun and share my inner thoughts on the journey that I'm going on. And so it was really great. I got so caught up in the computer. I knew I needed to step away, but when my girlfriend came home, I was like, please, can we go for a walk? It wasn't so much of a please, but I was like, would you like to go for a walk? I knew I hadn't been outside. I saw a bit of a sunset when I went out to the shed. I thought, man, I haven't stepped outside all day, just been caught up in this thing. And when I did, it was so beautiful, so magical, so wonderful. And it's reminding yourself and getting into those places, right? I know all these things, I just need to do them. The doing is so important. So, been an interesting day, lovely turn of events. Still learning lessons, honing into my personal skills, computer, planning, longitudinal, and really cultivating that richness and expression of self. So thank you so much for being here. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I won't be able to do it continually, so please like and subscribe. I actually can't do a YouTube live from YouTube until I have 50 subscribers. I figured that out. So hit that subscribe button if you want to hear more, or if you want to jump on my rants and chats. It's all this. Kenji's World will continue. It'll develop later on as we go, but I just want to say thank you, and to all that have given me support, much love. Until next time, Kenji's World will be back again tomorrow. Peace.